Huh. Well, that's a pretty cool tool. And I'm just doing the trans cross member stuff. Tinkering away. Just kind of tack it with this, wait for my good welder. Got a lot of different stuff. Yeah, we'll talk about that one later. But right now we're just cutting this trans cross member pipe. Pretty thick wall pipe. Needs to just be doing its thing. Sorry for the last rookie video there. I probably was at the wrong angle, but I cut this trans cross member, and I'll put the part number down there and everything. But this, I cut it so the outsides are 35 inches exactly, so you get about a ½ inch on each side of the frame rail. I want the tabs as short as possible so there's no flex. I'm going to tighten this up, see where this sits. Looks like we're going to get quite a bit of drop here, which is good because I want to get off of that there, give me some more room and get rid of this janky cross member, and see what happens up front there for spacing. But I'm going to do this a little bit. So I bought these little magnets, and they work really nice for placing stuff. I'm going to get approximately 3/4 of an inch drop on this mount once I put it where it's going to go here, and that should buy me some room on the back side here. So I'm going to tack this up a little bit and hope for the best here. Well, this thing seems to be working pretty damn good. Danny stopped over, brought me a drill press. Pretty slick caliber. But yeah, this thing seems to be cutting pretty decent. I mean, I got a flapper wheel and whatnot to fix that whatever, but I got a 1/4 inch adjustability everywhere, so it should be alright. I'm cutting the other side gussets, well, I'm gonna have to finagle this in here with the bolts already attached, and then tack it, weld it, and then it's just not coming out until I cut the other brace out. So just a little update on this, whatchamacallit. I went through this phase where tools were important, so I bought the jack, bought a welder, bought that. Need fabrication tools to do stuff. Also, got a power steering bracket, an ICT billet, alternator relocate, LS3 water pump, and crank pulley. So now I have ample room for intake to go to the driver's side. Got myself an intercooler, air to air. It's gonna go in between here and there. Take up a little bit. You'll see a little bit of it, but oh well. Doing this so I can get the trans cross. I found this topper. Probably not gonna run it ever, but right now it's just dry storage for parts. So. I am ditching the SRT console. We're just gonna get a shift rod here, get a nice whatever going. The hydro might cover it, might not, who knows. The dash will go back in. Gonna do some wiring. I'm ordering the fuel system here on the 18th. I say a lot. This, I painted it white. If anybody wants it, I'd sell it for probably $2 grand. I got into parts. Well, I decided to do some shenanigans today. That's my leftover paint from who knows what, and I'm gonna paint this thing because I can. So here, step 1: sand the hood with said sander. Step 2: spray with proper paint prep fluids like this. Step 3: take appropriate rag and wipe Windex appropriately. Step 4: use tape. Tape off headlights. Step 5: paint. And that concludes on how to paint your shitbox for the day. whatnot. I think I decided still on these. I'll get a piece of plate steel and then a tubular control arm to a hind joint up front, up top here on that end, and then I'll run a shock straight off of that. Should work all right. But some pretty cool tools I bought. Some by a shed, by a welder in my tank. I ran 220, you can see it there. We're coming along, and I'm hopefully be running here in the next couple months. So just a little update, and I'll do a couple little other things here if I can. See what I can get out of this welder for this brace. It'll be what it is. Take that old one out, preferably. Probably have to fight with it. Oh well. Well, my pops came over with the other welder. It ain't the prettiest, but I don't know why it does that. Oh, it's because I rolled it. Okay, so first, second, third. That's neutral, so the throw ain't that far. Reverse. That's first. Should be alright. Get a plate, not riveted in, nice. Get a little rubber boot up to here. Paint it, epoxy this on, should be decent. And still, all of this room for activities. And that is about all there is to say.